Yummy, yummy, yummy. Get in my tummy. Is that how you guys are feeling too? Because that's exactly how you should feel. I mean, who doesn't feel like that for puri and chana, guys? That's right. You know, a funny story. So, when I was in school and my mom used to make this breakfast, I had to like literally take 25 to 30 puris and like one whole big box of chana for all my friends, because it was a set rule that when I get chana masala, I had to get it for all of them. That's how delicious this recipe is. So let's get started. You're watching Get Set and Cook with Pratima and Chandana. Are you seeing how many ingredients are there in this? That's right, it's that simple. With just such limited number of ingredients, you can make one of the most tastiest dishes. So without any further ado, let's get started. Over here, I've taken about 300 grams of Kabuli chana that I've soaked overnight. Soak it for at least 8 to 10 hours. Then I've taken about 4 big tomatoes. I've taken the farm tomatoes here. Try to avoid the nutty version of the tomatoes. Also, I've taken about 3 large onions, nicely chopped. About 1 cup of coriander. Some ginger garlic paste. I've also taken MTR chana masala powder here, salt to taste, red chili powder, a little bit of turmeric, and some oil. Now, to make the puri, you'll need the following ingredients. I've taken about half a kg of wheat flour that we actually make it at home, some salt, water, and oil. Let's get started, guys. So first you need to boil or cook your Kabuli chana that you had soaked overnight. I'm taking all of that into a pressure cooker. I'm going to add in some water until the chana sinks and let the cooker blow about 3 to 4 whistles. You want the chana to be soft and nice. So if the chana is not soft even after 3 to 4 whistles, you can keep the cooker to blow 1 more whistle. In the meanwhile, do you see something red right there? Yeah, right there. That's the subscribe button. Click that. Click that right now. Go ahead. Click that. Please subscribe to my channel, guys. It would mean a lot to me. Now, let's make some puri dough. So for that, I've taken about half a kg of wheat flour and some salt. I've taken about 2 teaspoons of salt. After giving it a good mix, I'm adding in water gradually and mixing it up. A pro tip, guys. Whenever you're making atta for your puris, you need to make the dough a little tougher. That is, it should be a little harder in consistency as compared to your chapati dough. Because if you make the dough a little harder, how you make that is by adding a little less water. If you make it harder, it won't absorb as much oil. Close this and let it rest. Next, let's get making our chana masala. Now I've taken about 4 large tomatoes over here. I've taken the farm version of the tomatoes, roughly chopped them, and then I'm mixing it up to make a puree. Next, in another big vessel, I'm going to add about 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil. And once the oil heats up, I'm going to add 3 onions that I've taken here. I've taken large onions. If you do not have large onions, you can take 4 medium onions as well. Give this a good mix and let it cook. To this, I'm also adding about 2 teaspoons of salt, guys. If you add in your salt, onions tend to cook faster. I'm also adding about half a teaspoon of turmeric here. Turmeric is really good for your health, so use it as much as you can wherever you can. I'm also adding about 2 teaspoons of ginger garlic paste. If you don't have ginger garlic paste, you can finely chop your ginger and finely chop your garlic and add that in. Once this has cooked for about 3 to 4 minutes, I'm adding in the tomato puree. The main taste to this dish is derived from the puree itself. So make sure you cook this puree nicely until the raw flavor of the puree is gone. Once the raw flavor of the puree is gone, I'm going to add in about 2 teaspoons of red chili powder. This dish is extremely simple to make, but it is so delicious that once you make this, literally people will ask for it again and again, guys. Now about after 4 whistles, the chana that we had kept for cooking is done. Just gonna show you how it should look after it's done. Oh, that just jumped right off. Yeah, look at this one, guys. It should be soft like that. So after about cooking the puree for 10 minutes on low to medium heat, I'm adding in the chana and giving it a good mix. To make the consistency right for our puri, I'm going to add in about 1 to 1.5 glasses of water here. You can see and add the water according to your requirements, guys. Some of us like the chana masala a little thick, some of us like it a little thin. So please add water according to your requirements. Once this has cooked for about 2 to 3 minutes, I'm going to add in the chana masala powder. I've taken MTR chana masala powder here. I'm adding about 3 tablespoons of that powder. And I'm giving it a good mix. If you want to go a little heavier on the masala side, please check and then add in whatever you want to add in later on. Since the salt and the spice was on the lower side, I'm adding in a little bit of salt and red chili powder, guys. To this, I'm also going to add in the coriander we had chopped up. Now, this is ready, but it needs to cook for some more time. So I'm going to cook it on low flame for about 8 to 10 minutes so that all the chana can absorb all the good masala. In the meanwhile, let's get to making the puris. Since the dough has rested and it's nice, we're going to make the puris now. I've kept the oil for heating already. So section the dough and make smaller segments like this. And just make slightly flattened bread, guys. Look, just like this. And then roll it out. You can make the puris according to how you need it. You can make them smaller than this or bigger than this or just so. If you like our videos, please hit the like button right now and please subscribe to our channel, guys. We're posting really good recipes every day. So I hope you can just subscribe to our channel and support us. Now that chana is done, I'm going to take it out into a serving bowl. It looks so delicious, guys. It tastes even better. I hope you try this recipe out. Everybody at your home will love this. Just give it a shot. Now that the oil has heated up, I'm going to fry the puris. Doesn't everybody just love watching puris fry? Fry them until they are nice golden brown and take them out. Now our puri and chana masala is ready. I can't wait to have this, guys. I hope you can just try this recipe and let us know if you liked it. Please comment in the comment section and let us know what you want us to make for you next. And definitely try this recipe. It is so simple. The ingredients are so simple. And I hope you guys give this a try. We are gonna devour this. Hope you guys will try this out and let us know how you feel this turned out. Let us know what you want us to make next. And please subscribe to our channel, guys. It would mean a lot to us. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back with more videos.